You are staring at a grid of pixelated faces. The speaker in the center square is aggressively leveraging synergies to circle back on deliverables. It is a meeting running entirely on meaningless corporate jargon. You look around the tiny on-screen windows. Everyone else appears perfectly calm. They are nodding politely. Inside, however, a small voice asks a perfectly reasonable question. Is it just me, or is something odd going on here? Most of us spend our days performing a version of cool. We do it at work, online, and whenever we are expected to project absolute certainty in what we are doing. Muhammad Ali represents the traditional baseline for cool, an authentic, effortless confidence. The version required in a modern professional setting is different. It is a calculated, survival-based performance. George Clooney embodies an ideal of composure and capability. However, for the average professional, this cool is actually a frantic projection, the illusion that you aren't falling apart, but are merely tired in a way that remains presentable. The modern workplace functions as a literal theatrical stage. It is an environment built specifically to test how well we can perform competence, regardless of the reality underneath. Cranky Books, an independent publishing project, explores the peculiar systems we live inside. Their first book, Cool on the Outside, Screaming on the Inside, maps the specific mechanics of this daily performance. The performance relies on specific props. We maintain the appearance of control by hiding behind status updates, sunglasses, and overpriced lattes. Our technological co-stars add to the absurdity. Social media acts as an unseen manager, tallying reactions like a strict corporate performance review. The corporate theater rewards specific behaviors, hoarding authority, keeping it useless as damp cardboard, while requiring blind obedience to be presented as initiative. These environmental factors, from intrusive software to skewed reward systems, force adults into a continuous loop. We are constantly managing external projections to hide internal realities. We read from a hollow script. We attend endless meetings that rely on empty language and produce no actual results. Yet we must participate with total focus. Brand Maverick is the ultimate embodiment of this environment. As the fictional creative director of the Panopticon agency, he lives where advertising, reputation, and professional ambition collide. Maverick is the alter ego of author Charlie O'Neill. He was created to process the strange rewards O'Neill observed during years of corporate life, the meetings, the language, and the peculiar theater of it all. Straightforward analysis often misses the nuances of these systems. Satire provides a sharper lens, cutting directly through the professional illusion to reveal the actual mechanics of the workplace. The Panopticon agency is an uncomfortably close reflection of the systems we navigate daily. It demonstrates that the theater we participate in is very real. Look back at that Zoom grid. Everyone in those squares is staring at the same pixels, navigating the same subtext, and wondering if they are the only ones faking it. You are seeing a collection of actors on the same set. Seeing the workplace as a theater changes its influence over your identity. The corporate system loses its weight when you realize you are simply playing a role in a scripted environment. Professional exhaustion is the logical byproduct of this system. It isn't a failure of your personal capability. It's the result of maintaining a performance inside a peculiar system. The next time a meeting dissolves into jargon, you can choose to observe the performance instead of just being exhausted by it. You can join the observations at Cranky Books and see the theater for what it is. Seeing the stage for what it is ends the performance. Once you recognize the script, you no longer have to be defined by the play.